How did you do your exam? Was it easy? Question paper was easy, no? Yes. Okay. Nicely you did. Okay. Let me see. After correction, automatically I will tell you the marks. Don't be keeping on asking marks. Okay. I have to correct. No. It is not a single paper that we are correcting. After correction, after entering in my notebook, I myself will say you the marks. We kept the exam means we know to correct also. Right? So don't be keeping on asking every day, what is my mark? Right? Concentrate on the other cycle test. Automatically, after correction, myself I will say. Like last year how we told, like that also. Property though. What somebody is typing something. What is that property though? How we gave the revision about the properties, the same property have come. Commutative, of division, associative, that and all. That will be there always. Property tough, nothing is tough. 3 marks questions will be like that only. 3 marks questions won't be like 1 mark. It will be there only. Let us see how many are getting full. Let me see. In the LHS classes, I messed up. Instead of subtraction, I did addition. Addition. Trinity, that's your mistake. I cannot do anything. That is what maths is about. You have to be careful for each and every number. It may be 6, it may be 65, it may be 655, whatever it is. You have to be careful with the numbers when we write. Even the question, if I copy from the textbook, if I copy wrong on the board, I won't be getting the answer. So every time rechecking, I will be copying, looking at the questions always. What is that? We'll be looking. Okay. Now let us continue our thing of squares and square roots. We are in the exercise 3.2. You would have got your material. Okay, to the morning you would have got your material. Up to the square roots material, it is there with you now. 3 chapters, right? So this is the, okay, uploading and all will happen. So once if you do, that is enough. Salvia, I saw 2 times I saw your paper. If you upload once properly, that is enough. Only PDF format. If you take a photograph like a function photograph, and if you send, we won't be able to do. We won't be able to do anything with your photograph like paper. I want as PDF to do correction. That I clearly explained in all the classes. Now, in exercise 3.2, let us continue. First, we have seen about the square roots by means of a prime factorization method using examples and exercise sums. Then we have gone through the long division method. Then square root of the decimal numbers, means numbers with the points, that we have seen. Now we are in the 4th. Yeah, I know that you got your material. I know it's coming in my mobile phone also, no? I know that. Harihara Sudan, I forgot to write name. Sorry, okay. In the Google Forms, at least name must be there. While entering, I must know. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Paper, compulsory, you should write your name. Even if you forgot, at least in Google Forms, your name must be there. I am not God to know myself that whose paper it is. Okay? Yes. So, definitely page numbers, name and all must. Whenever you write cycle test. And don't upload some other cycle test paper to some other teacher. Okay? Last time many did so. This time, okay, you got your first paper math, there is no confusion. Now hereafter when you write, no, when you keep in drive, give the subject name and save it in the drive. While uploading, no, it's looking, when you upload in your phone, it will look very small. At that time, you will think that, okay, this cycle test only. And you are uploading some other cycle test. Sometimes I get social paper, sometimes I get science paper. That and all happens. So when you do, give along with the subject name, maths, MAT. It should be visible, even that small place, it must be visible what subject it is. If you upload it properly, I will receive only. I cannot be saying each and everybody that I got your paper and all. After correction, we'll say your marks. You learn to upload properly. Whatever exam. Or for all, it's common for all the cycle tests. Every cycle test is important only, not only maths. Everything is important. Send upload properly page wise. It should be as a continuation. Last year, some of, I don't know, 6th standard, I think so. He kept the notebook there. From here, he took the photograph. And long size note is on the cot. And the boy, what he did, he stood here and took photograph. Even after zooming that, this also, I couldn't see what he wrote. How to do correction? When the paper must be visible, no, some must be there, no, then only it's possible. So be careful while taking photographs, full picture, it must come. You can view that, how it has come. Because you are scanning, you are cropping. So you will be knowing, without any cut you give. Okay, now. Okay, we are in the question number 4, as I already told. One example problem also I taught you, right? Where it is situated. We saw this example was in page 42. I told you about this, where it is situated, how to do. Then I told exercise problem, we'll see in the next class. That next class has come now. So estimate, this is about estimation. Estimate the square root of 360. Estimate the square root of 360 means where it lies. We have to see where it is actually situated between which square numbers, and we need to approximate that thing. As we already know, we know that means we should know actually 1 square, 2 square and all, you know. From that starting, we have to keep on saying 1 square, 1, 2 square, 4, 3 square, 9, 4 square, 16, these and all easy. But after that also, you need to know 11 squared, 121, 12 squared, 144, 13 squared, 169, these and all important. 14 squared is 196, 15 squared is 225, 16 squared is 256, 17 squared, 289, and so on. These and all is needed. Okay, since this is 360, still more we want. 15 square, 17 square, 18 square. 18 square is 324, 19 square is 361, 20 square is 400, we know that. So up to that, 1 to 20 numbers, these are the squares. Okay, now we have to see where this number lies. Between which two? Here and all we can see that the numbers are small. Here 15 square. This is 16 square. This is 17 square. Now 360. So it may be somewhere near this only. Right? Now what is this? This is that 324. Here it is standing between this and this. This 324 is 18 square. So 18 squared is 324. And 19 squared is 361. So this number 360 is lying somewhere in between 18 squared and 19 squared. It is not a perfect square. I don't say. When it is a perfect square, these two numbers only. Right? So 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared and all, these and all perfect squares. Now between these two, 324 and 316 also, it 361 before it sits. So between these two, while dealing with squares, we say it lies between 18 squared and 19 squared. Okay. Now we have to see approximation means estimating. Means nearer to which number? Whether it is nearer to this or nearer to this. We can view that here, we can write this also, 324. Less than this, it lies between 361. So we can see that this 360 is nearer to this number. 60, 61, very close. As well, whereas here 24 and 60, we have a lot of numbers here. So these two numbers are nearby. So what is the meaning? The square root of this 360 is Approximately, this is the symbol. Approximately to 19. It is situated close to that of the 19 square. So it is approximately, it is estimated to 19. Because I wrote square root here, I must not write square here. So this is the thing. 19 squared means 19. 18 squared means 18. The symbol for estimation, or we can say approximation, more or less, approximately. So this is the way we have to consider where the number lies. We have to write that both. Then we have to decide whether it is closer to the first number or closer. Last time example sum we have seen 200 was close to 196. So I told this number to round off approximately. This time exercise question, it is nearer to this. So we say this. Understood? Any doubts? Caleb, type in the chat box what is the doubt that you have, so that after clearing we can pause on to next. This is question number 4. Can repeat the sum. Where it is situated, approximately 360 is situated near which two square numbers? We have seen that it is situated in between 18 squared and 19 squared, which is closer to 19. So it is approximated to, estimated to 19. Why do we put symbol? That symbol is for approximation trinity. If we directly do this, it is called equal to. If we do like this only, it is called approximation. This is the standard symbol. How did you get 361 now? What, Ra? Question is like that. 361, how do you get? You are asking. A question is 360. Where it lies, that is the question. 18 squared, 19 squared, 19 squared, 19 into 19, 361. 18 squared. Example sum I taught, no? Then only moving to the exercise, no? 18 squared, 324. This number lying between this both. This is 19 squared. This is 18 squared. Learn the squares. Otherwise, do multiplication and see. It lies here. It is nearer to this. So, this is the answer. If that is nearer to here, then I will do this as an answer. That is called as estimation. Why we use the symbol and all, shouldn't ask. That's standard symbol. Why this is used for division, you tell me. Why? It is the thing, what is told to us, this is the division symbol. We need to follow. Like that only the symbol. Symbols and all we cannot question. Right? Let us go to the question number 5, max at work. The area of the square is 7225 centimeters square. Find the length of the side of the square by means of the prime factorization. They have given that, yes, they have given that we have to follow the prime factorization. What is given, that method has to be followed. Area of the square. We know that area of the square is side into side, or we can say L into L. Okay? However it is. The square will have all the 4 sides equal. So area is always side into side we say, or length into length. Here length they have given, so I am saying like that. Now what do we want? We want just the length. Area is given. They have given area is equal to. They gave this 7225. Area is given, length is asked. So L into L is this. So the square of a number is this. So what is the reverse of that? L alone we want. L is equal to square root of 7225. Always it's like that only. When 5 squared is 25, okay, 5 alone we want. Or a squared is 25. A squared is 25. What is a? The number alone when we want, we have to take the square root. The thing alone. So like that, L squared is this. I mean length into length is this. I want just length. One length. So square root of this number. They have given that we need to proceed by find the length of the side of the square by prime factorization. So we cannot follow long division. Otherwise our wish. Whichever process we want, we can follow. Now they have given that we need to follow this, and we will follow that. Now prime factorization of this, because we need to find the square root. Square root having two methods. One is prime, one is by means of long division. Now ending in 5, we should use only prime numbers. Okay, 5 is a prime number. Ending in 5, I will use 5. If you know, you do directly. If you are not good at maths, do the division properly. Take the quotient and write here properly. Do division for every number. If you are very good at maths, thorough in division, then you do directly. 1 5s are 5, 2 22, 4 5s are 20, 22, 4 5s are 20, 25, 5 5s are 25. 1 4 4 5. Then again the number ends in 5. So 3 5s are 15, cannot do. 2 5s are 10, remainder 4, 44, 8 5s are 40, 45, 9 5s are 45. 5 table to divide, again to divide by 5 table. You do the division separately and copy the quotient. Now 289. On looking at this itself, I know this is which number square. You must also know that, because chapter is squares and square roots. This number is 17 17. 17 is a prime number. Yes, it is a prime number. Can we use it? Yes. We can use only prime numbers while doing prime factorization. 17 17 289. How do you know? Don't ask. We know. We should know that which number square. Otherwise, you divide and see and then write. Again 17 1s are 17. We should stop at 1. Now to write, take these numbers and to write normally how I taught you prime factorization in the same way. We have taught this already. 5 into 5, 17 into 17. I told you to write in pairs first. Okay. Then you should write inside the square 5 squared multiplied by 17 squared. Pair to write. Two numbers, these two numbers. One no need to write. These 4 numbers only we should copy down inside the square root. This 5 and 5, 5 squared. 17 and 17, 17 squared. The simple technique is square root and square gets cancelled and the number jumps out. Square root, square got cancelled. 5 came out. 2 and square root get cancelled, because I already told this technique. Square root is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 and 2 gets cancelled. The 17 jumps out. So 5 1 17. 7 5s are 35. 5 carried over 3. 5 1s are 5 plus 3 8. 85 centimeter. Because area is under centimeter, so length also centimeters. L is equal to 85 centimeter. Let me check. Yes. Length of the square is 85 centimeters. So this way to proceed. They have given the area. Area is nothing but L squared. That is L square. I want only L. So L when we want square root of the particular area. They have given do in prime factorization. If they have not given in the question paper, you use any method. So I divided by 5, I got this number. Divided by 5, got this number. Divided by 17, again did by 17. These 4 numbers I copied inside the square root. This is 5 square, this is 17 square. 2 and root get cancelled, 2 and root gets cancelled. The number alone should jump out. You should not strike. For showing you, I strike. Simply you should write this. It jumps out and we got the answer. Is the sum clear? This is about question number 5. Similar area question is question number 6, which you have to do as a homework when it will come in your schedule. Question number 6, I will be giving because we are coming from the beginning now. So when we'll come to this exercise, that will be given. Area of the square tin plate is 7056. Here the number is 7056. Find the length of the side of the plate. Same process. Number alone, here 7056. You should do on the same way how it is done. So question number 5 we did. Question number 6 will be, you will be proceeding in the homework. Now passing on to the question number 7. This is the last question of this exercise. Brain works no need. Some picture they have shown that is not needed. Question number 7 is the last question. Area and perimeter sum. The area of the square frame is 2601 centimeter square. Find the perimeter of the frame. Okay. Now, whenever the area, now look at the square. Now, area means all the sides are equal. Side into side into side into side. So, area means all these 4 sides together, even though it is there, area is side into side, or we can say length into length. Whereas perimeter means the total area. Total means 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides together. So 4 into side. Okay, like that. If it is some 10, it is like 10, 10, 10, 10. 4 tens are 40. Like that it is. So the perimeter formula is this. Area formula, you know that. A into A, that is side into side. If it is A, if this is length is A, breadth is A, if all sides equal, A into A. Perimeter is 4 times 4 sides. This is for a square. Now, the area of a square frame is 2601. Centimeter square. Always the area will be in square centimeter. Perimeter P is equal to what is asked. For finding the perimeter, the formula is 4 into side. But we want the side for that, no. Side, do we have the side? No. We have only area. So we have to take the square root of area. We will be getting the side. The side I must substitute and must get the perimeter. Like that it is. Directly, we don't know the side. Like last question, how we have seen, by taking the square root. In the same way, we need to take the square root to find out. Now, length. First, we want the length. Length of the square frame. This one is the length of the square frame is equal to square root of 2601. Because the area is this, length is nothing but the square root of area. Length into length only this one. So length alone when we want, we need to take the square root. We can either do prime factorization or we can do long division. Last question we did prime factorization. So let us do long division for this. Any process is okay. Step number 1. Last 2, first 2. From the last pair, we have to take using bar. Here we have to consider only the numbers perfect square. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25. A long it's separate. Then that I get this. We can view that the 10 is here. 10 and 1 is here. So easily we can say 1. 1 multiplied by 101, the entire number. 1 multiplied by 101 is 101. This method and all already taught. Okay, I am repeatedly saying the same thing. This number must be multiplied with the entire 3 digit, 1, 2, 3. After doubling this process, 1 into this is this. This minus this is 0, 51. Even you do in prime factorization also, you will get 51. There is no problem in that. Now we know that L is 51. Length only we got. But that is not the question. Question is find the perimeter of the frame. Easy. Perimeter is equal to 4 multiplied by the 4A. A means side. Side means length. 4 into L. That is the perimeter. 4 times. Being a square, no? That is the reason. L is 51. So the perimeter P is 4 ones are 4, 4 5s are 20, 204, 204 centimeter only. Area only square it will come. Perimeter, length and all only centimeter. So this is the perimeter. Understood clearly? Area given, perimeter asked. Directly you cannot find the perimeter because the formula for perimeter is 4 times the side. We don't know the side. For that we need to find the square root of the given area. We can do either by prime factorization or by long division. Got the answer. With that answer we need to just multiply 4 because square is having 4 sides, 4 equal sides. So 4 when we multiply, we are getting the perimeter. Clear? Our chapter over. Completed. So squares and square roots, very important chapter. As well as easy. Normally in our first exercise, we saw what is the ones place digit and all. Without multiplication, what is the ones place digit means? Units place digit we took. We did the squaring, we got to know. Then we used the formula for finding the square. For example, 31 square something we saw. A plus 1 into A minus 1 is equal to A square minus 1. That formula to use and to find out. And without doing squaring, find by the sum of odd numbers like this we saw. 1 plus, 3 plus, 5 plus and so on. 13 after means 13 odd numbers. Sum of first given how much asked, that many odd numbers. So that formula we have seen about squares. These all I am talking about squares of the numbers. Then we came into square root exercise, that where we have seen about prime factorization, long division, decimal long division. Decimals we have only this process. The 3 square roots we have seen. Then estimation. It is situated where it is positioned between which 2 perfect square and to estimate how. We have seen and we have seen the area formula. Based on that, what is the thing? Same square roots only. Area and perimeter questions. That's all is covered in this squares and square root chapter. You can go through the textbook also. Example sums and all you go through. We have seen some examples. More if you want to know, you go through the textbook.
Lakshmi ma'am,